everybody? This is JW with JW's Music Experience, and I'm sitting down with them guys, man. Them freaking guys. Yeah, they're going to play Triple Threat Podcast. We had them on the interview. We had them on the podcast last year, but a lot of things have changed. They have now since got the album of the year, rock album of the year, Delusions. And I got me a copy, and I just dropped some shit on the floor. But anyway, so they're going to sit down here and play Triple Threat with us. I got 3 questions and a bonus question. I'm going to try to get them out here pretty quick because there's about to have some really bad weather coming. They got to drive all the way back to Vacherie. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Can you introduce yourselves? Because you're a new face. Hey. We seen you the last time. You was the guy who was doing the lights last time. Look, you got a promotion.
That's correct. Yeah, I got a demotion. It was great. Yeah, my name is Ben Kleber from Vacherie, of course, along with the rest of the
And what do you play?
Guitar.
Just a refresher for people who are kind of new to this.
Chet, drums, vocals.
Nick, lead vocals, rhythm guitar. John, bass.
John, the bass.
Utah.
The low end.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. The first question is, now, I know, like I said, we got some storms coming, so I don't want to ask each of y'all individuals. So I just ask y'all as a band, like I did last time.
Okay.
All right, first question is, what's the craziest or most memorable experience you've had while performing on stage?
I would say Jeff's Benefit.
Jeff's Benefit in Shag Bay. Absolutely.
It's a rainstorm came.
Torrential downpour.
The wind blew our light truss down, blew Nick's guitar off the stand, broke the guitar.
Yeah.
We had to have people come up on stage and hold the light truss.
And nobody left.
Nobody left.
500 plus people, nobody left.
Heck yeah, man.
Nobody left.
That's good.
Like they say, it was like a Creed music.
Yeah,
video.
it was like a Creed music
Giving the
video.
guitar away to the
Honestly.
who were doing the benefit.
It was like that Prince,
Yeah.
that Prince show for the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's got to me. I'm sorry, but the Prince playing "Purple Rain" in the rain.
Yeah, that's
had
epic.
to be my favorite halftime
That
show.
is
what they
epic.
say. That's
Now,
a real guy with
I
a
will
pink phone.
add to that. So, a lot, like you said, a lot of you guys see we've got some new faces. We've got a new image. We've got a lot of new things coming. Tonight is one of the most memorable shows I think we've had to date.
Yep.
Epic show tonight.
Yep, absolutely.
And we will. It'll be a very long time before we forget tonight, because tonight was the first step in the next phase.
That's it, man. That's it. Stepping stones, baby. Cross that river. Now, in case y'all wonder where we're at, we are at the Chifuncta Brewery, and see, it's an awesome bar. They're about to get a new bar, I heard. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all come over here and check them out. Chifuncta Brewery in Mandeville. They have venues. They just don't make beer. They also have music over here. Matter of fact, they just about every weekend they have something going on. It's an epic venue. I love this
It's a
place.
happening spot.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah. They've had some big names out there too. Okay, so Just Benefit was the craziest one, huh?
Oh yeah, that hands
That
down.
was wild.
It was out of the box.
I hear that. All right, second question is, how has your sound evolved since you first started, and what influences has shaped it?
Yes.
All right. So look, there's one of those. Somebody's got to break the ice. Our sound has evolved because we don't have our original lineup, and it is what it is.
A lot of bands don't have the original.
You know,
lineup,
and look,
especially since they've been in the game as long as you guys have.
so what I will say to that is, I think that the shift in our lineup was actually for the better for us, for Anthony. Anthony's getting to do things that he likes to do now, in the situation he likes to do. Huge shout out to him and his band coming, Lunacy. Can't wait to see him. Yeah. But I really think that move was the right move for us and him. Everybody came out. But that being said, Ben is not Anthony, and we'll never try to say that Ben is Anthony. What we will say is we're going to evolve into that direction to make it continue to be who them guys are. And Ben is contributing to today's evolution in our sound drastically. It has changed the way we think about our music. It has changed the way we perform our music, and I think it's in a good way. I believe wholeheartedly that it's in a good way. And plus, we're trying to take steps in the right direction of going bigger, better. We've got offers to play the Whiskey in Los Angeles. We're doing a showcase in Austin, and the biggest thing for us was let's elevate our stage performance, and doing that elevates our musical performance.
Yeah.
And that's a big evolution in the right direction for us.
And he speaks for all of us. I agree with everything he said.
Okay. Yeah, I know last year y'all guys offered me y'all went to Texas for a couple of shows, and y'all was like, yeah, come you'll come ride with us, and I wasn't able to because I was in the middle of something.
Just get in the truck.
Yeah, get in the truck. Stay in the truck. Let's go.
I would have been. See, I know there's the drunk roadie. I'm the guy that sits in the corner drunk, and everybody cusses out. He don't do shit. That's me.
No insurance will cover that.
Yeah, that's right. The insurance don't cover that either. All right, so the third question right here says, what's one thing about the metal rock scene that you think people outside of it don't understand?
Camaraderie.
Yep, camaraderie.
The brotherhood.
Camaraderie?
Especially with, case in point, the GCMA.
GCMA.
Oh, yeah, GCMA. That's right. That's right.
The number one example.
GCMA.
And I'm pretty sure Ben's fixing to be patched in.
Sweet.
And will be one of the few
Gulf
full
Coast
bands,
Metal Alliance.
Gulf Coast Metal Alliance bands. But what we can say that maybe we don't say often enough is how proud we are to be a part of that entity. The GCMA is the definition. The GCMA is the definition.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
GCMA.
That's the better spot right there, yeah.
Yeah, we all had to change it.
Yeah, it was,
But the
it was hot,
GCMA
dude.
is the ideal definition of what it means to be a part of a brotherhood in music.
Exactly, yeah.
And we can't stress that enough, how important that is. You know, we get to share the stage with a ton of talented local artists, regional acts, some national acts. But I can
I've seen
tell
you on the
you,
bill with some big ones.
there is never a show as good and as fun as getting to kick it with our brothers in the music scene that that we get to share the stage with
Yep.
more often than
I
you
agree.
know, the Silver Doses, the No End in Sights, Nesnums, Drabs. It's She Might Be a Beast.
Yeah.
And
They
look, the
just
list
played
goes
tonight.
on. We don't mean to forget nobody.
No end in sight, yeah.
We don't mean to forget anybody, but we play with so many bands.
Oh,
and
there's
we
a
do
lot
that-
of them. Trust me, I know. I can fill up a whole notebook. There's a bunch of them.
We do that intentionally because we want to share the love with everybody across the board, and that's the camaraderie that Ben's speaking of in this music scene. And a lot of people that aren't involved in it don't see it, but you need to see it. You need to come in and see what it's all about. It's nights like tonight that our friend brings her son who has autism. He's been to his first rock show.
Yeah,
And
I
the
saw him.
kid-
He was having fun.
The kid had the time of his
He had a
life.
blast.
He was
man.
the show.
He was the show.
I
man.
love seeing him over there just banging his head, man.
We
It was
had the
cool.
honor to
Yeah.
put on the first rock show he ever went to, and we will never forget that. That is
Yeah, that was
absolutely incredible, and that's what it's about: the
Yeah.
brotherhood, the family. And a lot of people don't see that from the outside looking in. It's time to come on the inside and see it. Come see it. Come experience it.
Yeah,
You'll
a lot
never
of people
forget.
they hear because news these days has been like that for a while. If it bleeds, it leads. A lot of people that they do is they see a couple of bad actors and they paint the entire genre with the same brush, and it just ain't fair.
It just ain't fair, and it's not the case. It's you would be amazed if you walk into, and like I got to keep going back to any GCMA event. Shameless plug, May 17th, Metal and Beer Fest in
Yes,
Gulfport.
Metal and Beer Fest, Dragway,
you pull up-
Dragway.
You pull up to the Metal and Beer Fest, and you're going to see exactly.
guys are
what we're
playing
talking
again,
about.
ain't you?
We are absolutely playing.
Oh,
again.
I'm definitely gonna be there.
I believe I might be cooking.
Look, I'm pretty sure we cooking. We
We'll
playing.
get some
but-
more of that pasta line like last year. I'm going, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do a third interview at Beer Metal Fest like I did last year.
Look, the truth is, you show up to Metal and Beer Fest, and you're going to see exactly what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves
Last year
everybody.
was
It is
great.
a incredible event, and that's the definition
Bring a
of metal
kit,
scene.
bring an RV, you get you some tickets, you go out there free camping.
You
It's
can't
awesome.
beat it. You cannot beat it. It is incredible.
All right, gentlemen, I know you gotta get moving because we got some really bad weather coming. So the bonus question. Now, Delusions right here. You guys winning the rock album of the year is a huge achievement. What does the award mean to you, and how do you think this album stands out from everything else you've created?
We never even thought that goal was reachable.
Honestly, we just a bunch of local boys from Vassar. I'm from Chagbig. I mean, when you think about the scale of that accomplishment, we never dreamed that was an option.
Yeah.
We set forth goals saying, you know what, guys, I mean, the answer is always no if you don't ask the question, right?
Yeah.
And we tried and we tried. We gave Ross his first shot on, this is our third album. And
Oh yeah, Ross Johnson. Shout out Ross Johnson. He's great.
Ross came to us and said, man, I want to do the recording, give me a chance. And we did. And we're so grateful that we did. The truth of the matter is none of us can fathom how big of a deal that album is. you know, I can't speak for everybody else. You walk in my man cave, that award is displayed on the mantle, on top of my fireplace between all of my bourbon. I want everybody to see it. I still, 4 months later, I can't wrap my head around how it was possible.
Dude,
I
we are
couldn't
all
figure
proud
out.
of y'all, man.
I couldn't figure out how we submitted for nominations. First off, we were mind blown that we got nominated. And then we all decided we're going to travel out there. Look, it's a shot in the dark. If we don't win, we don't win. It is what it is. We get the experience.
Now, that wasn't the only thing y'all were nominated for, right?
No, we were nominated for Music Video of the Year with Push Away.
Yep.
And we were nominated for Group of the Year in Rock and Metal.
Yep.
And we didn't win Group of the Year or Music Video, but we did win the Rock Album of the Year.
Y'all went to Texas to do your music video, didn't you?
No, we actually shot our music video. Huge shout out to Envision, Alex Carr with Envision.
Okay.
We shot our music video in Alex's warehouse in their practice studio out in D'Iberville.
D'Iberville?
Yeah, D'Iberville.
Nick Miller was the guy who recorded the video with the help of Gene with
Gene
Spade
Spade.
Images.
And Ross came out.
Yeah, Gene
came
Brown.
out.
Huge shout out to him. He's great
And,
dude.
yeah, and he hit Ross actually
Images.
came out.
Ross came
helped
out and run lights for us.
lights for us for that music video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you know, back to the award, the truth of the matter is, you know, none of us focus on those kind of accomplishments because that's not why we do this. When you start to reach in the directions like that, it opens your eyes and makes you see that it's possible. And it's, you know, in our case, we went from it being not even a chance to we did it, and now it's likely we can do it again. We went from not thinking we can do it to aiming to do it. And what
That goal.
our statement we want to make to everybody, to all of our friends in the metal scene and the rock scene, it's not unachievable. We did this, and we're showing you that you can do it. We want all of us to elevate, and that's how we do it. We put our head down, we get to work, and that's what Delusions is. We put our head down and we went to work, and we didn't know what was going to come out of it. We hoped and prayed for the best. The fact is we couldn't have fathomed what happened, and I don't think there will ever be a time amongst the four of us, and I think Ross included, I don't think there will ever be a time where the five of us can sit down collectively in the room and say, that was ours. Like we can't wrap our head around it. It's unbelievable. You know, we've got so many years of music amongst the group, and we've only got 5 together, like we are. And the fact is, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the last one. I think there's more to
Hell
come.
no, man. Heck yeah, man. Shoot for the stars, bro.
We ain't wrote our best song.
I don't think we wrote our best song yet.
Heck yeah. Well, look, it's been a great pleasure. I want to thank all y'all, man. And hopefully I'll be able to get to see y'all again. If not, I'm definitely going to see y'all at Metal and Beer Fest. And y'all drive safe. And thank you for playing the Triple Threat podcast. And this is them guys right here. Them guys. You see these guys? Those are them guys.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. It's J-Music Experience, and I am out.